welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Gamecocks will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Dances away to buy time. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Now on the option. The pitch. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Using his legs to buy some time. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Look out, he's got room. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Back to pass on second down. Quickly complete. There he goes. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Bully ball on third and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted deep in his own end. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Back to throw, it's Morton. Here comes the heat. Pulls it in. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Carter. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give out of the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. It's Virgil.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Red Raiders are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big second down. You're probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
On second and goal, they go right back to it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Buys a little extra time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the misconnection on third down.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture. After such a long drive, so many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. Fourth down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab at the 30. Touchdown!
We get the blue arm.
Once he got away from the knee, they had no shot.
Morning.
Was good,
One of the
man.
reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got
God damn it.
guys that
Fucking
are
one-play
dangerous after
touchdown,
the
bro.
catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride.
That's
or I
up.
have
Oh,
to
well,
stop
I gotta
running
get
out
it
the
back.
breakdown.
Let's get it.
Makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was looking for some running.
Damn, you're addicted to this game.
Dude, this is brand new. That's why. It's a brand new game that just came out, I believe, last month. Dude, this game is fun, though. And then, like, I coach, so it's like I see a lot of things that a lot of people don't.
A little bit
So right now
backed
it's they're
up
going
to
to cover
start
3
this drive
with
from
one
their
high
18-yard
safety.
line.
He's going to roll down, so what I'm going to do is this.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going to try to get it himself. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Rushes on him. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Safe completion on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Deep shot for the end zone.
Oh, you got to bring that in for a touchdown, bro. Fuck, that was one hell of a play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again.
No way, bro.
Points in the second half. They've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 3rd down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to the big
Dude, that's not
tight end.
PI, like, really?
Picked off right at the goal line. Going the other way, and he smashes his way
So
through
good,
again.
bro. Fuck.
And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Takes a hit as he fires. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Under fire. Hit as he throws. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Coming out with it, it's Harbor. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Got it downfield. Good call, good execution.
Dude, that was the pole runner, bro. Son of a bitch.
First down at the 38.
Good play.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Wants to go up top on first down. The quick out. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? And here comes the offense on second down. Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Gamecocks are in the hurry up. Back to throw, it's Sellers. And the third down pass is incomplete.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime, and they couldn't wait to get back out on the field and try to generate a score. But their defense is playing lights out. So to me right now, this is a no-brainer. After the incompletion on third, just punt it away and let your defense eat.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're throwing for it on fourth down.
No way. Yo, good shit.
What a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single
It's
situation.
cover 3, so I should have Virgil over middle. It's cover 3.
Doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Shit.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
It's as if you're in GOAT in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Joyner. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They take the lead with the 6.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to pass, it's Sellers.
God damn it, he's gone. He ran 92 mash, son of a bitch.
It's a seam wide open.
He ran mash, bro, son of a bitch. Should have seen that coming.
When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And right down the middle. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Virgil. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line. He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to beat the D deep.
Oh, what the fuck?
And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. On the run, deep down the right side.
Got to catch that.
Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
We got a close game here in the third quarter, and you're seeing momentum shift right now for the defense. The last drive out, they gave up a touchdown. This drive, though, they've now forced a 3 and out. They've done an outstanding job, and you can see them now playing with more confidence.
On fourth down, going to the air. He's got it. First down and more. Beta defender miss. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man. It's Morton. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. They're coming out to
This game's going to get good at the end now.
Last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. Oh, out of space. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. Still on his feet at the 45. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Gamecocks will snap it on first and 10. To the air, it's Sellers.
Oh, that was a fucking interception. Oh my god, bro. That's why you can't catch. Son of a bitch.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen passes, it just never developed. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Just a short...
He left. No way. He thought I was blitzing. Nah. He thought I was blitzing. Nah. I got it. Dub.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
I like the Texas Tech one because they throw tortillas when you kick the ball off or get kicked off the ball. That's it.
The Red Raiders will kick it away first.
Go the tortillas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Tortillas.
Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout.
The defense.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. He unleashes a long one. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move.
Clamping that shit out of him. Why are we taking timeouts? Because I'm clamping him up already, bro, and this guy's just talking. Hold on, chat. Let's figure out what he's saying.
Change. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He was looking for running room, but they get him down at the 28, and now they are set up.
Job number one for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
Fires to the tight end. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
He's got him. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab on the left. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
The Red Raiders are on the move. Looking for a man. It's Morton. They'll run the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And the Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. They'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback here early in the game. He's 0 for 5 right now. I give the defense tons of credit. It's not just good coverage in the back end, and it's not just a good pass rush. They're doing a nice job mixing up their looks coverage-wise. This quarterback looks confused, and that's a big reason why, guys, this offense has not scored a single.
Looking for a deep man. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Yeah, And that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. The receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. To the air, it's Morton. Finds his man, it's Eakin. There he goes! And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Red Raiders want to move quickly.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Carter. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Eakin. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
And the Red Raiders have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Gets it to him on the screen. Touchdown, Red Raiders! A great catch and run for 6. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
How it going?
mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they
It's going good so far.
Get your on Warzone.
Nah.
3 to 4, and we are not going to.
I'll do that later on this evening because
The play action
I don't
fake.
have football in the afternoon or evening. you said.
And the defense settled in to stop
I won't
that
get out
for
until
a
about
short
4,
gain.
so
That throw
that's why I'm playing this now, and I'll play Warzone about like 3 your time, 4 my time.
Want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular
Pima drag you onto Warzone.
Nah, fam.
There's so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
throws to the wideout.
He dropped it.
Oh, he dropped the football.
Good
He had
shit.
it right in the middle of the field and
Dude,
just
I love
ran
playing
before he
football, bro.
finished
Like,
the
this game in
catch.
particular is
So
so
if it's
fun.
4 for you, then it's going to be 3 for me.
Damn, so it's good. Yeah. I don't know if you're doing anything later, but yeah.
Alright, I'll see if Ema get on, but we'll see.
In the first down and more. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from
Alrighty.
getting the first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Wants to throw. It's Sellers. And wings it incomplete.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
And the pressure was too much. They get it.
I knew where he was going.
We
That pulled down.
got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. Slips away.
I'm flown.
He feels the heat coming in. It burns
He
him
bumped me
up.
the football.
Another sack. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure
Punt
that
me
they
the
have everything
football.
just right for the
Oh,
big
you're
play.
going to be at the 8-yard line, bro. Punt me the football. Don't be dumb. He's being dumb.
They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that third down sack set them back, but they'll go for it here. On 4th down, looking to pass. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up. Touchdown, Red Raiders! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And then homie gets the ball at half, so I think he gets the ball at half.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air, it's Sellers. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. This This will likely be the last play of the half. The Gamecocks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
I get ball back at half chat. I don't know how to feel about that. That's just gonna be crazy.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short.
Let's just try and see if this shit works.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Quick pass on the jet motion. Spins away from the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding.
Bruh, he left. That's crazy, chat. Oh well. GG's. That's two guys that he played against South Carolina. That's crazy.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
One thing I'm just going to do, why am I facing all the SEC now at the end of the year? Like this
Jesse Palmer, and guys can't
game.
wait to
It's
get
crazy to think about that. You get the ball. So I got to do this the right way.
The Gators will kick it away to start.
And we got tortillas everywhere.
And this game will start with a kickoff going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous opening field position. Dropping back, it's Morton. Flips it out on the screen. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Quickly out to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Red Raiders come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking to throw again. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Wide open spaces. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The Red Raiders are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Eakin. It's a running room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Might be calling a hot route. To the air. It's Morton. Fires into the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
I love this tight end, bro, for Texas Tech. No bullshit. This is probably one of my favorite ones so far in this game.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat.
Like this is my favorite tight end, I think, in this game. I love it. It's fun. I enjoy it.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the
I really want
first
to
time.
say that those type of tight ends, but
And
he's
he's
a really
got
good
the
tight
extra
end. No
point,
bullshit.
and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
What a fucking play, big dog.
The very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back
No
end.
way,
He's gotta
good
be
shit.
real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Eakin. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone.
Ooh.
And the defense picks up
We're
a
good.
sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Finds his man, it's Carter. Oh, what a move to get room. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's
Dude, this tight end's so beefy in this game. But I also think it's because the game's also kind of glitched, so I like it. So, this is fun. No bullshit.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Setting up the screen. Nice. Got some room
Got it. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! Oh, that baby in and then strolled.
And he rage quit. Damn, that's unfortunate. Oh well.
Glad to have you with us from Gerald
SMU
J.
Mustangs.
Ford Stadium
All right.
in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
And I get ball face. Uh-oh.
The Mustangs will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Dickey. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Back to pass, it's Morton. Got a man, it's Eakin. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Red Raiders moving quickly to the line.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept.
Oh,
Easy
what the
pitch, easy catch.
dude?
On that
That's
last
some
play, you'd like
bullshit.
to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Eakin. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
No way.
It was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass
This
is
is Tampa
incomplete.
2. No, he ran pinch that time.
Well,
God
no
damn it.
secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success.
I thought he ran Tampa 2
Already
again,
catches
looking at
on
two
the
shell.
opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. They just keep firing. Right on target this time. He's loose. And he goes down right there.
Not bad,
with
not
a
bad.
solid pickup, and it'll be a first down.
And that's a great job.
Not bad, Chad,
executing
not
the
bad.
drag route.
Gotta
You
get
just
this
bring the big
right.
fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
You're joking. Okay, there we go.
Dropping back, it's Morton. Catch in the middle, it's Egan.
That's a big guy.
You want to
Ouch.
talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37.
You ran cover 2 container,
Nice
still
job by
got
the
yards
QB
down.
there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And the Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Joyner. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
The Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. And the Red Raiders have pushed it inside the 20. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. Got enough space. And he cruises his way to the house.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Red
Let's get it.
Raiders.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession 1, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Fires to the
No,
middle.
that was my zone, bro. God damn it.
Through the air like a superhero to make the
That was my
grab.
fucking zone.
So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Looking to fire. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Dude, that was zone 2. God damn it.
He's got
He didn't
first
shift
down
over.
yardage
That's
across
crazy.
the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can
In
throw
the
it
first quarter.
accurately at
Not
the
bad.
same time. And
7-0.
you saw
Text
all of
start.
it on that in route.
Quads? Oh boy.
And the Mustangs have this offense rolling. looking to throw on first down. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Jennings. He'll take a deep shot here.
Good defense.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
Going up top again. Got it in the middle, it's Maryland. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Kind of in that in-between spot here. Long field goal. Can't really punt it from here, so they'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I...
No way.
Turning on the Jets. He
Dude,
was
this is bullshit.
setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
That is horseshit right there.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things.
Nope.
And the
Can't fucking go in that
quarterback
game.
goes down at the 11-yard line.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying play action. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Quarterback desperately trying to get it off, and he cannot, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. And do you think there will be second guessing about passing on a field goal try?
Bruh. He ended up leaving. That's crazy. Chat. The middle double zero buck or whatever it's called. The nickel 3-3.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Dickey.
I'm
That
stuck,
gamble
bro.
did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's Morton. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Quick completion on the out. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. LSU right back to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Finds his back in the middle. There he goes. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the 1st down. You're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got 4th and short now, you may decide to go for this if you're on offense.
And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Joyner. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Joyner. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got it in the middle. It's Eakin. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Morton. The throw to the outside is complete. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. First play of the period, 1st down here. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Wants to throw it. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. And the Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Morton. Catch in the middle, it's Eakin. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on 2nd down. Hubs it downfield. Picked off to stop the threat. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Time to take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
The offense changing the play. On third down, going up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch, it's Eakin. Tackle was made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Fires left. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Red Raider. Once he got some room, it was over.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to pass, it's Nussmeier. That's caught, it's Durham. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's going for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Tigers in the hurry-up. On fourth down, looking for the completion. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Throws to the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that, they've taken the lead. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a huge play. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position. The fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that.
Loose in the middle. He's at the 40. Oh, he's got some space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And that is going to leave the head coach scratching his head. The final play of the first half, your opponent runs the ball, and you can't tackle him and get him down with all those bodies back playing prevent. That is a terrible job of defense. And to add insult to injury, you've now given up the lead.
Raiders will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. With the catch, it's Durham. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Third down play from the gun. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
I know this offense came out here in the second half hoping to build on their one-possession lead, but after that incompletion, I think the smart thing is to just kick it away here and let your defense play and try to get it back to you without giving up any points.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the pass. Makes the grab past the marker. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. The give to the back. Running into the open space. It's a seam wide open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so,
a lot of space. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26.
and I like what the quarterback did to finish the run. He buys a little bit of time, scrambles out to his left, and as a right-handed quarterback, you really understand you got to square those shoulders while you're running, which can...
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass, it's Morton. Snagged in the middle, it's Carter. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to make...
There he goes! Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
intercepted. Big play stops the drive. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. So first down will open up the final period. They want that clock to run. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. LSU quick to the line. They'll try to run for it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you could tell just a little bit off, and the defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback hit before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
To the air, it's Van Buren. The short hands, it's Anderson. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just now on the same page with his target.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. Finds a crease at the 20. Rims him with the stiff arm. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. And the Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll toss it. Touchdown, LSU! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He might want another play. Looking for a man. It's Morton. That's caught. It's Virgil. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25.
Yeah, and David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Yeah, and the defense has done a great job understanding that. I got to take that guy away. That's priority number one. Understand it. Late in the game now, up by multiple scores. I'm playing my defense a little bit different. Can't give up the big plays. Time is on my side.
Caught over the middle. It's Carter. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
He's taking a deep shot, and he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver comes in motion. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Van Buren. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on.
And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires on the move. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will put the wrap on things. Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints here in New Orleans. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
To start for this offense. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw. It's Morton. Pressure coming. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Back to pass on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught. But how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Carter. Turning it on! And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
He wants to throw it again. Floating away. He'll pull it down. Russell out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
To the air, it's Morton. Bringing the heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Grabbed in the middle. It's Virgil. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He wants to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. And the Nittany Lions backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space. Wide open spaces. It's a running room. Finally run out of bounds at the 44-yard line. You want to talk about getting out of jail quickly. He just did it.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the single back. He's loose. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
Snags it, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Penn State!
And that shows you the importance of the run game and balance on offense. They run the football. Next play, they come back. Safeties, linebackers, bite on the run, opens up the big pass down the field. He catches it, and he glides into the end zone for 6.
They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Dropping back, it's Morton. Quick strike complete. I like this, taking the safe play, getting the positive gain, and seeing if you can build some momentum.
And I think it's making the right play, Reese. That's where quarterbacks get in trouble sometimes when they get too aggressive and then they get behind the sticks a little bit. I see a lot of space, take advantage of it, get it to my running back, let him chew that up, and now it's easier on the next down.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking for the end zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Scrambling away. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handle. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy catch.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air. It's Allard. Using his feet to buy time. He's going to run it. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
I love fighting for extra yards, and I'm going to encourage every single one of my running backs, receivers, and tight ends to do it. Just not my quarterback. I really got to understand, listen, play's over, get down on the ground, don't take too many of those big shots.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Purdy on the Jets. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad man to shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finishes the drive with a thrilling 69-yard run to the end zone. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Fires to the big fella. There he goes! And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air on first down. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Wants to fire on second down. Looking to the big tight end. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping.
Picked off.
The quarterback never saw his guy early enough. He was open right away, but was just late getting him the ball. He was jumping up and down saying, yo, I'm here, throw it to me. But by that time, the defense had already figured out where he was. And because of the late throw, they're able to come up with the interception.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. He'll try to do it himself. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's Aller. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. Finds a man by himself. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
They'll leave it with him. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
I love teams that make it a priority to run the football, and they have today. Another good run by this running back. He's been doing it all night, over 100 yards on the day.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Morton. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Running to Green. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Who knows, maybe being on the right hash will help him from 55 yards out. He can just take a big swing. And that is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. Raiders will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in. Got that stuff into the ground.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
On those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, this defense knew they had to get off to a fast start here in the second half. They're trailing by a bunch of points right now on the scoreboard. They needed to make something positive happen early, and on the very first drive, they get a sack on third down, looking to get the ball back to their offense here.
Going for the big play. Makes a catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Scanning the field, it's Allard. Gets it to the back. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. He'll throw on third down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
It's a phenomenal effort on third down by the QB, but how about the blocking? When that play broke down, look at the receivers running routes. They all of a sudden turned around, and they went and got some blocks to help out their QB. You gotta love that.
They'll line up to go for 2. It's complete on the right side. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Carter. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Pulls it in. It's Joyner. And this one will be stopped for no gain. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab. It's Joyner. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. The Red Raiders get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab. It's Joyner.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
To throw, it's Morton. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Lining up in the wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Wants to go up top on first down. And here's the third interception of the night. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40.